that when I graduated from high school, I entered a cloistered monastery, and living there as a monk for nearly 6 years, seeking a contemplative way of life. Then when I left the monastery, I still desired to live a contemplative way of life. And so the question is, how does one live a contemplative way of life out here? And a first step in this is understanding what a contemplative way of life is. It's a good place to start. And as we put words to it, we'll see that what we're talking about is something we're already being drawn into. That is, we recognize what's being talked about. So I'd like to start here with kind of Mystical Union 101. What is a contemplative way of life, starting from scratch, a very basic way to understand contemplative living. I'd also like to say that in our, at the end of each conference, there'll be little times for silent meditation and then also for dialogue. And there's no such thing as a dumb question. And so these are perplexing simplicities we're talking about. So anything that's not clear, or what about this, what about that, in terms of it being practical and helpful to you, feel free to ask that. If you're not inclined to ask things in a group, feel free to write out the question if you want and put it up here. And I'll read some of those and we'll do it that way. So it's a chance for all of us to move together toward greater clarity and renewed commitment to this way of life. And kind of starting from scratch, from the beginning, what is a contemplative way of life?